New concerns for Hillary Clinton as a new NBC Wall Street Journal poll shows her in a statistical dead heat with Bernie Sanders in California. That primary, as you know, is just 5 days away. The Democrat frontrunner now leading by just 2 points among likely primary goers. That's well within the poll's margin of error. And Sanders says he can win the Golden State and is doubling down on his promise to see Clinton in Philly for the convention. Hang on, Bernie. People in your party want you out. First, from the top, President Obama says the end is near.
I think that there's been a healthy debate in the Democratic Party, and it's almost over. Yeah, we got on Tuesday, you'll have some big states, California and New Jersey, where the votes will take place. I think we'll probably have a pretty good sense next week of who the nominee will end up being.
And the Democrats are throwing bows. We have this sharp elbow from Senate Minority Leader and big Hillary supporter Harry Reid, who says sometimes you just have to give up, adding, "I've never been too good at math, but I can figure this one out. I think you'd better do a little mathing." I didn't even know that was a word. So put yourself back in the courtroom. You're going to do the final argument. You're Hillary Clinton. How do you get Bernie to step back? What's your final closing argument for him?
You just say that there's no possible way. You cannot prove this case beyond a reasonable doubt. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the prosecutor does not have the evidence. They don't have the testimony. There's not an eyewitness. There's not a handgun. There's not fingerprints. There's not DNA. They can't do it. So if they can't do it, ladies and gentlemen, then you have to find for my client Hillary and find her not guilty of all the charges.
All right, and Bernie, step aside. And what would Bernie say?
Bernie would say, "We are not in a courtroom. This is a democracy in the United States of America, and the future of the world depends on it. Your life is horrible. I will make it great."
Woo! All right, there we go.
All right, but he's going to make the case.
And by the way, Hillary, very comfortable as a defendant.
How do I follow Kennedy? Come on. But hey, let me put this out there, because this Marist College Institute for Public Opinion says age is the story in this California toss-up. Sanders inspires younger or first-time voters, and Clinton relies upon those who are older or have participated in the past. Okay, let me give you a couple numbers. The new Journal NBC News Marist poll found Sanders building huge margins when it comes to the younger voters out there. We're now looking at the 18 to 29 age group. The poll found 80% favor Mr. Sanders over Ms. Clinton. That is amazing.
So for millennials,
yeah.
Megan, it's interesting. He's the oldest man in the race on either side of the ticket.
Yeah, age is just a number in this. I mean, the question right now is whether or not she's going to win California, which it looks like very likely she may not. And there is a debate to be made that in the general it could make a difference. Like you said, there's just no delegate count. It's just not possible. She already has sealed up everything she needs. But Bernie Sanders supporters, I talk to them all the time, they're not living in reality all the time. It's not totally rational. They think this election's been stolen from them for a whole variety of reasons. And I just don't know at this point, this far along in the game, how you can possibly get these voters to come together, because Bernie Sanders supporters are angry, they're militant, and a lot of them, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I see them going for Trump.
But the similarity that's glaring here is Hillary Obama 8 years ago, right?
Yeah.
All the young people went for Obama. There was a tremendous rivalry between Hillary and Obama. People said Obama could never unite the people, but unfortunately, he did 8 years ago.
That's a really good point. So you would call the space between then and now an opportunity for change and for, lessons learned. So why are we still talking about the same thing?
Because and by the way, this is so different from 8 years ago. And it's not just Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. You know, although President Obama, he had minorities and he had many other groups that she was not able to capitalize on. And some of the groups that she had in 2008, such as those in West Virginia, have completely abandoned her. It's good news for Bernie that he's got 80% of the under 30 vote. The problem is, will they vote?
Am I allowed to disagree with you? I'm not sure. I can. Okay. So here's why I think it's so similar to 8 years ago. Number one, the party that was not in office which was the Democrats. All they were saying is, we need change, we need change. Now, 8 years later, the party that is in office, the Democrats, what are the Republicans saying? We need change, we need change.
Right.
You still have Hillary Clinton, and whoever she's running against, what are those people saying? We need change. We don't want the Clintons. And who are they appealing to? The young people, the first-time voters. So I believe there are a lot of similarities.
The voters aren't just saying we need change from Hillary Clinton. They want change from the
America.
Obama administration.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the entire race, you could say, is a repudiation of that.
Yeah. The only similarity is that she can't seal the deal. She can't take this on home. Like, people are rejecting her. They don't want her. They think she's evil. They think she's corrupt. And she can't seal the deal. It's fascinating. 8 years later, you think she would have learned from her
Well, you
mistakes.
gave her
She
some
hasn't.
good information as a closing argument.
Thank you,
Wonder if
Ross.
she'll use it.